Oh, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Next day, this is a different plane. It's a Pilatus. I just spent an hour trying to get it started. An hour. Doing all the if, what's, thens, ands, is, conflicts and stuff with other planes. And I had my sound turned off because we listened talking to our sister-in-law in Nova Scotia, so I couldn't hear the thing going. Comedy of errors. Okay, so we're going to leave that view like that until we taxi it around a bit. Brakes off. Just try to get lined up. Whoops, it's traveling a little far from the rudders. We're on 30. The Elliot Lake Charlie Yankee Echo Lima. Turn around here. And brake on. Brake on, okay. So now we have to we got to leave this down to one screen to bring it inside. Ha! So much for that. Fun and games. We're not going to fly where I want to fly. Oh, so you're going to be like that. So you're going to give me all three screens, and you're going to move in and out. Wonders never cease. So I mean, okay. So turn off the interior lights and take off the brake. It's a tail dragger. Full pitch, full mixture. Here we go, rocking and rolling. We're going to heading for I'll tell you where. 60 knots, 70. I think we can pull off. There's no landing gear. Let's get that. Where's our sound here? There. I don't know if you heard any of my gibberish before, but haha, yeah, okay, there. I see my mixer making noise. We are going slightly northwest, and we're heading for Chapleau. Chapleau. About 84 kilometers, 84 nautical miles actually. Chapleau, Hornpain, Wawa. Can I still see the big lake over there if we look? Not through this cabin. Well, let's try something. Let's see if we can go outside. Yeah, it won't go outside now. Ha ha. Sometimes it does. Well, here's what we'll do. I'm off course anyway a little bit. So I'm going to do a little bit of turn towards over Depot Lake. Eston Lake. Lake Huron's over there, but the depiction of the sky and the haze, you can see the horizon, right? The green and then horizon. Well, that would be your Lake Huron, and Manitoulin just off there 20 miles. Okay, so now we're turned back over the town. I don't know how much of the town they got in this. And we got to come around 90 degrees, get on our vector for Chapleau. Yeah, I'll go on those. Okay, I haven't flown this again. Remember, gentle on the stick, buddy. I don't squeeze the stick anymore. I just put my 4 fingers on top of this fat stick. Okay, what do we got here? Hey, oh man, we're at 4,000 feet. This big engine. Okay, pull back. Pull back. Yeah. Nearest airport list. I don't think what I want will be on there. Gore Bay, Manitoulin, Thessalon. Thessalon's there, but you know what? Thessalon is no longer really an airport. They have cows on one end and the other. Manitowoc Seaplane Base. Bar River. Anyway, let's get my recording gear up where I can see it. And why don't we have... Do we have it on? Oh, I can see it in the recording thing. It's just not up on that screen, so that's good. You will see it. I have adjusted the little cam thing that's in the corner from being on an angle like a sinking ship to straight. I went to Rona today and I got a bracket and I got my camcorder on straight. I'm going to have to get a holder for my cell phone because I want to try Zoom streaming. Then you'd see how beautiful the view is. The 60 inches of wraparound is just beautiful. You'd almost think you were flying. Okay, so we got to come around some more. I'm only going 65, 70 knots. Whoa! Looking down the instruments, I'm going to freaking crash. They didn't put very much of Elliot Lake in there, wherever she may be. Okay, so I'm on vector. What is my altitude? That's 5,500 feet. Let's just cut it back down some more. I got this big turbo. My nav map's working now, thank God. That's good. Helps a lot. I think I see my neighbors over there walking my dog. Now, we're higher than I really want to be, and the airspeed is low, so pitch down. Let's see if I can see the pitch wheel down on my 182 monitor. Is it moving? No, it's not moving. It's not synced with this gizmo. And the RPM gauge isn't synced either. But anyway, my other computer down below, you can't see it. My nav map, or my panel down below, it shows me just about on course. I don't have a hood. Oh wait, hey, wow, this thing's got a compass. Little tiny compass. Right in the middle of that strut. So it says we're just off 360. We're about 2 degrees off northwest. And that map says we got 94 nautical miles. It's time to cheat. And, okay, what's our altitude? Well, the altitude's coming down some. I don't want to throttle it back too much. It won't get anywhere. This Pilatus should be able to go a lot better. What have I got? Oh, crappers. Oh, yeah, I had trouble with the flaps earlier. It wouldn't stay up. It stayed up. Thank God. Okay, so flaps are up. No landing gear, just dirty gear. And we'll pitch down. Now we're up to 80 knots. Pitch down some more. We're getting hit 98, 99, 100 knots. Okay, let's add some power. Up 3/4 power. Wish I could see the RPM gauges on the panel there. See, we're at 115, 120. This baby should be able to do 140 anyway, or more, even more. The 182 is yellow lined at 140, but okay, let's pitch down some more. Pitch down. I remember one of my first rides was in a Zenith 250 a electrician was building that I saw him in the newspapers, and I got in touch with him, and when he finished it, he took me for a ride. And there were no cushions on the seat. I was sitting on aluminum, and we went over bumps of Calabogie, and I came home with a sore butt. But when I was trying to fly it, which is kind of a pull, I had lessons in a 152, one or two lessons. So he said, forget the attitude of the 152. You got your nose too high, put it down. And she went faster. Same as the, not the Laser, same as the Lancer that the guy let me fly. Nose down and 100, I don't know, I think we're doing maybe over 150. I think we were touched 170 something, I'm not sure, but so the nose, let's get this nose down a little bit more. Okay, so, nose is down, we're still climbing. Still climbing at 300 feet a minute, so, okay. More pitch down. More pitch down. Okay, we're coming back. The vertical speed indicator's coming back. Get it back. Let's try to get it zeroed out. Fly hands free. Oh, well, maybe. Whoa. Wants some rudder. Wants lots of rudder. Oh, it wants lots of rudder. Hey, my leg. I'm going to have to do squats. Oh, my goodness. And now she's still climbing like an eagle. Okay, what's the speed? 135. Heavy on the rudder. Climbing 300 feet a minute. More pitch down. More pitch down. Are we on course? Yeah, we're a little bit off course because of that rudder, right? Well, the rudder is because she wants the power of the engine wants to turn her left, or right, I should say. No, she wants to spin. She wants to do a 360 and go upside down. That's what she wants. Okay, so there we go. You see that? A little bit of a yaw. Okay, we got to get back on course. 135. Still climbing. Holy smokes. Almost 5,000 feet. I don't want that. Okay. I was going for speed, but I don't want to go up to 30,000 feet. Okay. So we're down to 130. 120. Got to get back on course here. Hey, well, you know what? None of this tiny, genteel thing, My instructor, Jamie Peterson, said, fly the airplane. Fly the airplane. Don't let it fly you. Fly the airplane. Gosh, these rudders are hard to push one way or the other. There's no servos in the rain like that. I don't know. It's just, I think, when you get down to the bottom of the throw, they've got resistance in there. And the algorithms and the setup and the configurations, you got to push harder for this baby. Okay, there we are. We're just about on course. Whoops. Horizon. Where are we? Okay. I let my heels rest back there. I took off the rudder. Relax. Okay, so like it or not, we're gonna throttle back. It'll take a while for it to spool down. It's a turbo. And now we've dropped down to 90 because I want to drop altitude. We're going to 500 feet a minute down. See if we can nurse that. 500 feet down. Still not dropping that much. Well, I can do what you're not supposed to do, eh, John Denver? I can nose down because I got lots of speed against me and that, and I'm on course. Gonna nose down. We're at 90. None of this trim business. I'm pushing on the stick. Boy, you can feel those rudders. Holy moly! Speed's coming up. Yeah. The VSI is really off. We're doing 300,000 feet a minute, 1,500 feet a minute. Like we're rocking down, baby. 120 miles an hour. 4,100. Well, let's go right down to 3,000. 130. On course mostly. Still 120. 3,400. On course for Chapleau. I know I did a lot of talking, Mary. I do a lot of talking, but this is for my couple of buddies that might come flying. And I'm like coaching myself. Okay, we're at 3,000. Back on the stick. Back on the stick. Back on the stick. Okay, add some power. Take a while to spool up. Add some power. Watch it rising. Watch my course. Okay, we're climbing at 500 feet a minute. We're at 4,000. Let's try to level out here. 4,000. Come on, not with the power, Dave. The stick. Yeah, let's come on. Pitch down for speed. Power for elevation. Stick's really hard here too, man. 130. Pitch down for speed. Okay. Elevation. Yeah, I'm a little sucky on the elevation. Good thing I can't do glide slopes yet. It's 140. Yeah, sinking. Okay. All right, where's my course? Course is good. Good grief, I don't have to speed the simulator up. Okay. Don't chase the gauges. Peter Bennell said, the books all say don't chase the gauges. But nevertheless, I need to kind of hold the course. So let's pitch down. I really need a pitch leader. I'm going to have to learn all this adrenal stuff. And I got the goodies in the box, but it's a stretch for a guy as young as me. Okay. And I'm not buying any more stuff. I build it. I got 2 new goodies this year that I hadn't had. There we are, 3,000. 2 new goodies. Where's the plane? Okay, right on course. Okay, let's see if we can get the nav center going here. Come on. Do. Where'd you go? Okay. You can't see it, but over on my right window. Horizon's pretty good there too. I think the monitor has to be lifted a half inch. It's not the adjustments. Like, let me take the arrow from here around to the side. Well, you can't see squat because this cabin. Oh, my pilot, she went to the washroom. Okay. Airports. Okay. For the Sault Ste. Marie, well, the internet, I can't do Sault Ste. Marie. I'm going the wrong way. Manitowoc Municipal. Oh yeah, that's over on Manitoulin. They don't even show. Where was I? Where did I say I was going? Chapleau. It's on my nav map. How far am I? It's just can't be. Initially, I guess that was the initial thing. 94 knots, miles, nautical miles. Okay. How come the plane isn't centered? Talking my nav map, you can't see it. Okay, look, where are you at, Davey? Ah, you're climbing again, Goofy. You're going. You see, you can't eat a peanut butter sandwich and talk on the cell phone at the same time. You gotta like fly the plane. Yeah. What did the guy say? Jamie Peterson. Harvey Rule would know him. Yeah. Fly the plane. Last I heard, he was driving a bus in Ottawa. Isn't that funny? He lived in Elliot Lake, went off to be a commercial pilot in BC, came back to Ottawa, became an instructor and mechanic and a whole ball of wax. And then it's a tough game flying if you're not in the bigs. And he ended up doing his own business and stuff, and then he called me one day and he says, I'm working for OC Transpo, Operation Crazy, OC Transpo, and I said, what are you doing, mechanics? I'm driving a bus, and I nearly fell on the floor, And when I was driving a bus in Ottawa, I hardly knew where Elliot Lake was. Landed at black flies, 40 below, bears, glows in the dark with uranium. Not bad. Okay, a little bit left, okay. We're almost up to fourth. Good thing I'm not having to check in with air traffic control and all that, because I'm too far upstairs right now. Okay, so here we go. Let's see how fast this beast will go. Keep on course. Well, I'm not at full throttle. I'm about 3/4, 80% on my quadrant. Push on the stick, Davey. And a little bit of left rudder. On course. Do. Oh yeah, I restarted that nav map, didn't I? Why isn't the plane following the big ring? Okay, wrong. I got two mouses in here. No mouse traps, just mouses. One for one computer and one for the other end. Watch the horizon, Dave. Hey, co-pilot, you got control, okay? Co-pilot's got control. Keep the airplane centered on the map. Hey! It did it. Why it went back? Why did that happen? I don't know. Oh well, at least I can see where I'm going. And a little bit left. Okay, so now we're going to cheat. Well, first of all, we're not going up or down, so we're going to go down and go faster. Try to get her up to 150, 160, because I want to drop to 3,000 feet again. Actually, I should stay up. The further up, I can go faster, easier, less drag, right? Especially in a laser. And you're not quite coordinated, Dave. Look at that. Okay, let's let our heels go back in the rudders there. Ah, she coordinated herself. I must have been resting on my laurels or on my heels. You put the other team player, the other team football player or hockey player, put him on his heels. That's what you do. All right. Come on, Dave. A little down. A little down. Come on, let's get the speed going. Okay, 1,000 feet a minute down. Oh no, goofy. Elevation, that's the altimeter. The altimeter. 3,300, 3,200, 3,100. Start correcting now. It should be bang on coming up. Okay. 3,000. What do I want? Airspeed. 160 or 180? 140. That's not bad. Not bad. 140. 3,000 feet. Pull up a bit. Okay. Now, we're going to go over to our little add-on tool. You can't see that. And we're going to... Oh, it won't go to 2 times the speed. Let's move it. Let's give it a little bit. Come on, let's go 2 times the speed. We don't do it. What's the conflict? All right. I have a little trouble. 8 times the speed. Oh no. Come on. Doesn't like it. I want it to sashay the true airspeed. I want it to play with it a bit. Oh well. You have these little things. Jeez. Holy smokes. I must have moved something. Oh, there it is. Because you notice that? Do you know how high up we were when I wasn't looking in the air? We were hitting 9,000. Holy smokes. 140 or 9,000. Who did that? Well, okay, let's back on course. So now the simulator is going to double the speed. No, it's not. Oh. Yeah, I'm not learning to read that. Yeah, it is at double. It had 8 times. Now it's at 2 times. So we're a long way up. So what are we going to do about that? We're still freaking climbing. Okay. I got to leave that on because I want to get to Chapleau quicker. We're going to pull the power right back. Can you hear that? Oh, the stick just went light as a feather. Airspeed just dropped gargantuously. Okay, we're down 90, 80 from 140. And we are dropping. And we are unwinding. The altimeter is unwinding. And my goodness, is this thing flying over the nav chart. I don't know about the outside visuals. Look at that. It's just like you're flying a jet. Look at that. There's Chapleau, 13 nautical miles ahead. All right. Let's try to cut this thing back to 1 speed. Okay, rate 1 speed. We're back to more normal. hot air balloon going slow, but we have got to. We're not going to make that approach, so throttles way back, everything way back. Okay, airspeed's 80. All right, so flaps, 2 flaps, and we'll do an orbit. We got to go across left here to pick up the vector line to that airport anyway. Chapleau. Sure couldn't get to Chapleau that fast in my Toucan. No way, Jose. And I haven't been to that altitude either. I haven't been over 5,000. Duty. My late friend used to drive to Chapleau every day to teach. And I think my friend Lloyd Nichols used to drive from near Thessalon, Cummings Lake, up to Chapleau. I think he would catch a road from Chapleau to Wawa to work at the gold mine there until he moved to Elliot Lake and brought his airplane on floats to Elliot Lake. STOL? Well, okay. I didn't hear that, okay. Oh, yeah, okay. All right, 50. Now we're not stalling, okay? $5,700. No. 4,500. You read that thing right. 4,500. Oh, well, we're coming down. Oh, watch your airspeed, Davey. Some power up. You want to come down anyway, so nose down. Okay, Chapleau.
Charlie Yankee Lima Delta, traffic Pilatus Alpha Sierra, X-Ray Golf Sierra, 11 miles southeast, 3,900 feet, inbound to land runway 28.
Lucky you probably haven't heard anything I've been saying because my audio was all messed up there. Hello? I'm just looking at my mixer there. Well, I was entertaining myself anyway. Co-pilot went out for coffee. $3,200, 3,100. I think we'll bring her down to 2,500 and then go for the approach. Got to go another 180. $500 feet a minute down. Oh, they got an approach right there. Look at that. Okay, let's put some power on. Go over. Let's take one set of flaps off. We got a little bit more speed. The Pilatus will want 80 or 90 miles an hour. We're just at 60. Can't see squiddly squat under this. Unlike some of the others, when I give the right-hand screen, right-hand view, you get a lovely view, but I gained too much altitude again there. Okay. Switching planes like this in the field, it makes you think. There I can feel a tinkle on my toes from the rudders there. I am kind of low in speed. Come on. Oh, yeah, come on, that's what we're climbing a bit. Really, I don't want to climb. I just want my airspeed up. So what are we going to do? Yeah. Pitch down, pitch down, pitch down. I need a pitch lever, not a button. Not an idiot light, not a button. Airspeed too low. Yeah, I know. But I'm too high. Too high. Okay, pitch down. Trim down. Yeah, that's it. Try. You can't fly with the trim, Dave. You can change your. You can set your airspeed, right? But pitch down for speed. Throttle for elevation. Okay, we're up to 80. Oh, not quite. Yeah, we need at least 80 for this bird. Need about 80. Come on. Let's down a bit. Sky hoops seem to be getting away from me. Okay, airspeed safer. We've got half flaps. No landing gear. Nav map says I'm off target for my vector. Well, I got these paint by number hoops in the sky there. How long have we been flying? 38 minutes. Seems like a lot longer. Now, of course, we did the warp drive ahead. Put it up to 300 miles an hour. Didn't show that on the indicator, but that's what the simulator cheat. I have a cheat sheet app. It's a lot better than slewing. If anybody's ever flown flight sim before, you know you can slew ahead and everything, but that's just a touch Mickey Mouse. Let's cheat. Let's cut in. Let's cut the corners, okay? There's Chapleau is over there at 2 o'clock. 3 o'clock, not 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 1.5, 2 o'clock. But they're going to take us off to 3 o'clock to do an approach downwind and around base final. The automated voice in here does not, it says downwind, but it never says base and final. Okay, what's my position? Let's see what we do here. Why didn't that work?
Charlie Yankee Lima Delta, traffic Pilatus Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra 5 miles, south 3,500 feet, inbound to land runway 28.
My headphones are not working. So you're not hearing any of this. Lucky, lucky, lucky. A little confusing, eh? You know, when these rudders, oh, you probably can't hear this, but when these rudders and pressure changes in the stick and feet, it almost like being in the plane, especially with the visuals changing. It almost, not quite, but almost. Shoot here. Airspeed's falling off. Altitude's fine. Hey, I'm not coordinated. There I'm coordinated. Boy, that's a lot of rudder pressure. A lot of rudder pressure. Too high.